We're not up here anymore.
So we go second floor,
Okay.
and we'll collect you two.
And then
Yeah, and I introduce myself, and I'm like, is there anybody else in this building
Yeah.
besides you?
Hey, Gnome. Is there anyone else in this building besides you?
No, I think everybody else fled.
Is there any other hidden doors or
I sent
anything?
my assistant to get you, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, he was the dude who ran.
Yeah.
So wait, so what do? Are you a doctor?
Do I look like I'm an assistant?
I don't. I asked.
He has like a stethoscope like hanging around his neck and like a little white hat.
What
with
are
a
you,
little
some
red-
kind of doctor?
Hey, do you want to be saved, or do you want me to leave you up in that third floor and you can fend for yourself?
So
I
he
don't
could
need
just-
your lip.
He could just be no Malone.
I'm not about to take a lip from a gnome, even if you are a doctor.
so
Okay.
where are we taking him?
Well, so this gnome doctor, said the first thing is it. So you only saw the one guy shambling, correct?
So I only saw the one.
And he shambled off. Okay. So based on where that guy is, and from what I
You
heard,
hear another sound kind of from outside.
is it like a crash sound again, or
Crash sound, yeah.
Okay. Is there any shambling sound that comes with it?
Hard to tell from inside the doors.
Okay. So
I feel like we should get back into the city out of these meteors.
yeah, but I think we need to go find like what's causing these shamblers.
Yeah, I suppose.
Creak the door open.
Yeah, let's see what. Should we send Dolly back out to the street and see?
I mean, we should have a pretty good.
Yeah, we could send Dolly out to the middle of the street and see what she sees.
Or we could just go up to the third floor and look back down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So let's send someone up. Who wants to go up to the third floor and just take a look?
I will.
Okay.
Otter probably got the best eyes.
He has 4 sets, or 2
Exactly.
sets. Okay, so...
I'm not moving the model back up
Yeah. So Otter goes back up to the third floor
and looks out the window at the square.
to see if there's any shamblers or if there's anything else.
Give me a perception roll.
She sees nothing.
Looks clear.
You get nothing.
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
11.
Looks good to you.
Okay.
It's clear.
I still think we should send Dolly out as reconnaissance just in case you were looking the wrong way when something shambles by.
Could be.
So can we... Yeah, let's send Dolly out just to take a quick peek.
Okay, so I stop the mage hand and I just use Dolly and I have her walk out there.
Okay. So she's at the... Yeah, so she's by there.
So now I'm by the front door, peeking out.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh.
So what does Dolly see?
So looking out the front door, the street's still looked at. Dolly, from kind of like, respectively speaking, like behind you, like maybe 2 blocks down the street, you see something kind of like moving, but you only see like the last little bit of it as it like sneaks behind a wall, a building that's down there. You saw something move.
But you don't know if it's like
But
a
you don't know
shambler or
what
what
it
we
was.
saw.
Yeah.
Okay. The goiter.
Okay, so I report that back to everybody.
Okay, so there is something out there. We just don't know if it's the same as the goiter.
Just reading.
Looking at some stat blocks.
Well, see, this is why you gotta have
The screen,
your privacy.
yep.
So it sounds good to me. I've gone out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go out too, yeah. Let's go out in the street.
Sure.
Should we keep sweeping the buildings, or do we want to go down this way and find...
We need to find the outbreak. He said they came from that way.
Yeah, well, and I
What is
heard...
the odds of rolling that?
What?
Like,
3, 4, 5, 9.
well, three. Looked like a 6 at first.
Yeah.
So when I was out here, when you all were in the
I
building,
rolled a 2 just before this.
Oh yeah. Weird.
I heard a disturbance over in this corner.
At about that time, you see this wall
Is
damn.
fall over as behind it.
Hmm.
These large
Beautiful.
individuals
I think we found a disturbance.
seem to be walking in your general direction.
Ew, look at that face.
Hmm.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
21. Again, all those high rolls.
Jesus, I got a 6. The fuck?
Whoa.
13.
I got a 6. I'm not gonna use that dice anymore.
Throw it in the trash. Time to get a new one.
So, like, based on, like, my rolls, it's like my rolls are only good for role playing.
Well, at least they're good for something.
Hmm.
Okay. What did you get?
21.
Oh.
Damn. That's only
I'm just gonna put you at the top of the list. What'd you get?
13.
6.
12.
Good.
But I like that you're all, like, in a little home there.
Hmm.
Do they seem aggressive?
It's like, do they seem nice?
They seem
If we're just walking
agitated.
into walls, we can probably leave them alone.
Well, that's the only ones with the goiters, unless we're counting that like a
Oh,
goiter.
maybe because there's 5 of them walking
Anansi.
into the wall.
You're up first.
Okay.
And I will have a DM screen for next time, buddy.
Hey,
Do we want to
Maybe I
try?
just need blinders on my glasses. So I can't-
We could get you the horse blinder.
Exactly. Just
So
put it on my
I
instead.
want to do.
Do we want to try talking to them first, just as a suggestion?
I just wanted to do a check to see if I know I've seen anything like this before.
Ah,
I don't know.
Go ahead and roll a either history or arcana check.
Okay, that roll's just as bad. So. Or I don't know. I don't
Got
know.
that spider
I mean,
brain.
you've heard of like things that are undead.
Yeah.
Those things look like they're not live. Even you're like, yeah, those things don't look alive.
Okay, I fought an undead before and it just came back. So shouldn't we just leave? I remember our last battles. I just kept coming back up.
alright, so where are you going?
Okay, I'll move forward a little bit. I'll use thunder.
As you move,
Oh no.
you see the 3 larger ones.
that's not
And-
very nice.
Then they like you see their bodies tense.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I just back up. Do they look okay now?
They still look just as tense and like
But they're not.
focused in on you.
They're not moving.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
haven't started moving yet.
Maybe
Okay, well.
we just. I say. They aren't charging us, so maybe we can just leave them be. That's it. I'll prepare. I'll prepare.
What are you preparing?
I'm going to prepare Thunder Wave. So if they start charging, I'll do Thunder Wave.
Blow back.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. This one is going to kind of slowly starts moving in that way.
Where's that going towards us?
This
from?
guy, much larger. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
That's cool.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll
Okay.
put it right here so we can-
You wanted to be right up next to me.
And he, with one of his hands, he reaches out and swings at your face. And
And I have a prepared spell if they start coming towards
okay,
me.
what are you gonna? What's your
That was a
prepared
thunder
spell?
wave.
Okay,
so
so
they
you're
have
gonna
to do
thunder
a
wave.
con.
You're gonna thunder wave him, or like kind of because he.
It's a 15-foot cube.
So,
So
kind of go this way?
it would have had it like, I don't think she came 15 feet close enough.
Okay, yeah. So
So it would have
just get
probably
this
been
one.
him within the 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So he needs a con save.
What's your number?
12.
And they succeed.
Okay, so he's going to take half damage and he doesn't get pushed. So good. Nope, that's the wrong dice. It's a 10. So that's a 1 and an 8, so that's a 9, so like 4.5, so 4.
4.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you come up to me?
Don't look at my numbers.
I'm not trying. I'm just looking around. The movement of your hands attracted my eyes.
So I got to build a little fort here. So I got a fake DM screen.
Okay.
It's the problem of moving the table this way a little bit.
So probably gonna get smacked.
Okay, and they're going to take a swing at you. Oh, epic fail. 1. So they swing, and you just kind of like, in the process of casting the spell, like your body kind of just moves back,
Yeah.
and like you catch them off guard. Okay. This guy is going to boom, knock him over, boom, 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 and kind of comes in from this way. Otter, your turn.
Okay, so seeing this, obviously I don't have a good shot at this guy or that guy because I'm right behind the armadillo. So if I move 2 squares this way towards you, yeah. But I have a clean shot at this guy here with a bow and arrow.
I mean, I'm kind of big
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, you'd have a clean shot.
Yeah,
He is
also big.
he. Now, in broad daylight like this, you can see now that he looks like, he looks almost like a conjoined twin of two, like a Goliath and like a human,
Sure.
but like, almost like the human is trying to climb out of the back of the Goliath.
Okay.
It looks like they're melted together almost.
Sure.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like in that X-Files episode.
So yeah, I mean, he's big, right? Like he's like twice, basically takes up the space of 2 people.
Right,
But
right,
like one of them was already big, so like almost 3 people in size.
right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shoot an arrow at him and then start retreating back into the big building that we were just in. So I'm going to try to shoot him with a bow and arrow. And with my archery +2 and the wing clipper, actually I'm going to use my entanglement arrow that I can use once per long rest.
Okay.
I'm going to try to entangle him. So we'll see if this works here. 11 plus 8
Hits.
is 19.
It's.
Right.
I'm gonna scooch this way a little bit if I can, guys. A little bit more room for my stuff.
Ooh, for 12
Right.
damage.
My DM screen for what it's worth here. For 12 damage.
12 damage, and I use my entanglement arrow.
Okay.
So I imagine he's entangled.
Yep. Here, mark him as entangled. Just put that on there.
And then so I move 10 feet this way. I'm going to move
Yeah.
15 feet back in there. And I'm going to take little Dolly with me. Dolly can actually move farther than I can. So now he is inside the building
Yeah,
now.
we'll save his camouflage.
And I'm trying to go in.
You want in?
I'm all, let's try to funnel him through the doorway
That layout.
Yeah.
Okay.
as I go in.
Oh, because we could get up to the higher.
We have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go through the door.
And I'm small enough you guys can get by me if need be. So I'm not blocking the doorway because I'm pretty small.
Taylor.
Okay, I guess I can cover other people as they go into the building. So I'll just hang out here and I'll throw a hand axe at this guy. That's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
7 slashing damage.
Which guy was it?
This guy.
Okay.
Then I'll use my bonus action to call it back to my hand.
Okay.
My son.
No.
I need a Capri Sun.
Wait here for
No.
everybody else to move into the building.
His son got a tickle out of nowhere.
I'm gonna say, because you have it in your hand,
Mhm.
like as the axe returns to your hand, there's like some level of blood that like is always still on there, right? But like this one like catches your eye as there's like something shimmery inside the blood.
Oh, like glitter.
Uh-oh.
Meteor
Blood
dust.
glitter. Yeah, blood glitter. That's absolutely correct,
Would go see a band called Blood Glitter.
Yeah.
right? Guil.
Okay, so I have a question. Can I cast a spell and then skedaddle into the building?
Yes, you may.
Okay. I have spike growth.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Like
Yeah.
here because they move slower through it.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, twist and sprout. So, I mean, I want to be able to include these guys, but not.
He's entangled already from.
Yeah, but spikes can. The
Oh,
spikes.
do
slow him
damage.
down even
Yeah,
more.
okay,
Yeah, and I'm like the other aspect is if it gets camouflaged, but I'm assuming everyone's going to be able to
20-foot
see it.
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, twists and sprouts, blah, 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 blah. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Good job.
And I
So,
believe it's difficult terrain, which means
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that this is our radius.
cool.
Good job.
you want to scoot indoors.
And I will scoot indoors.
Actually, I'm gonna. Do you want to? No, it's fine. Never.
Well, what's up?
I was gonna say you could rotate it just a little bit and probably catch that guy over there.
I mean, he's down on the ground though,
Yeah.
so maybe he doesn't see the spell get cast because he's looking at the ground.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool. So then he'll have to roll
Plus
wisdom
that
over
makes them go through even more.
there. Yeah, I mean, unless
It's fine.
okay.
I don't think they're smart enough to go around.
I hope to think. I like to think that they're not.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm indoors. Yeah.
So that's on their turn, or right
When
away
they move through
when they
it.
move. Yeah.
Yeah. So when they move, and like if they didn't see the spell get cast, then they have to roll wisdom to see if they can see recognize the terrain as hazardous.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yes.
Okay. That guy over there.
Yeah, it's difficult
Yep.
to train,
And
so
every 5 feet he takes what, 2d4?
2d4 damage.
And that would be a total of 44 then.
so
Roll
roll-
44. No,
Four.
20, the pyramids, roll
Yeah.
4 of them.
Oh wow.
Good spell.
1, 3, 4, 3.
11?
11.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
You get some new dice since last time?
No, they're the same ones.
Oh.
Okay. That guy is gonna like get up. No, the fallen down one. He's gonna get up and he's gonna take what? 2 steps.
So does this bring him here?
One more in. So roll 2d4. Anansi, you're up.
6.
That's pretty good.
You get to roll, and you get to roll.
Is there each?
Let's try this again.
10.
17.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try Thunder Wave again. It's 15 feet, so it should get these three.
Okay.
So they need to make a con save.
Okay.
Because if they get pushed, they'll get more damage too.
Nice.
Alright, I'm holding the thing for concentration as well.
Good job.
I remember.
Did they
You has a 16.
12.
One of them, two of them succeeded.
12 damage, so one got 12, two got 6. Which one didn't succeed, because then he gets pushed 10 feet.
The guy in front of you is also entangled, so you have advantage on him, don't you?
Oh yeah, the big one?
Go ahead.
I don't know
roll
if you did a disadvantage for Constitution.
it. Yeah, no.
Is it kind of like a grapple?
I feel like a deck save you would have disadvantage, but if it's con, I think it's
Right.
regular.
And it's like Fortitude of the...
And it was a 12, right?
Yeah, 12 damage. So who was pushed?
Well, might as well
The
give
guy
that
with
guy.
the mouth.
Okay. So he gets pushed 10
44?
feet.
44 damage.
So he takes 44.
Nice.
So,
10.
Okay.
And I will also retreat.
oh, and is he then prone?
No, he's not
Let's
prone.
just knock back.
He just knocked back,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But now he has to travel farther.
Yeah, he's got to go back through the spikes again.
Okay. That's that clap sound that you make. It sounds like you make two of them, as another asteroid like
Barrels through.
bounces off, and you see this one like hits. Like there's a little bit of that like ashen shave, and then it kind of like goes off, and you see it like go off into the distance and kind of into the countryside, collide into the mountain.
Copy that.
Okay. As that dust like settles in, you see all of them like I don't know, fluff a little bit, and they all seem to be a little bit
Heal
more
from it.
Bigger?
robust.
Boo.
I don't like where this is going.
Better take the fight indoors.
Yeah.
At least the bigger ones. The smaller ones don't really seem to have been affected.
Okay.
Okay, the small goiter dude is going to move, his distance is halved, so he can move forward 10 feet.
So,
1, 2,
Okay, there you go.
roll 2d4. 3-arm here.
4 yeah. If you did 10 feet.
Oh, yeah.
is it? So 7,
2d4 per.
8,
Per 5.
7 and 8,
15.
15.
Okay,
Nice. It's almost max.
he is looking.
So this guy has a tangle also.
Okay, so he.
Does he have to make a strength check or to break out of the entanglement?
Entanglement is just rough terrain also, I think.
Yeah, so it's like super rough terrain. So I'm going to give him.
He might be stuck.
Oh,
Is that ensnaring strike?
you would have had to make a strength at the first one also. Of his first cast, or be restrained.
He did not make the strength save.
Okay.
While restrained, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of its turn, and he can use an action to attempt a strength check to break free.
Give me a d6 for the start of his turn.
That's you.
Who's drinking a Sunny D?
3.
This Capri Sun.
Good for
Three.
Sunny D.
God, I got Sunny D on the mind.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. He is going to attempt to move forward. I said that failed before, so it's failed again. Okay, so he just kind of like tries to move but can't. The dude over here,
This guy?
is going to 3 of his bases closer. So 10, 20, 30. And
You move 30 feet.
yeah.
Oh, because even if these...
4 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
So I gotta roll 3 times?
Yeah.
Nice.
6, 8, 10.
Okay.
5, 9, 12.
And as he like moves forward, like the spikes come up and he just lands face down in it.
Cool.
And the spikes just like shoot up through his body.
Nice.
12 again. And
How
then...
many dead?
He is dead.
Oh, okay, never mind. Now I'm just flogging a dead horse then, right?
Okay, Otter.
All right.
We're all in the house.
You
Well,
could
not
you could peek out the doorway.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out onto the veranda there, the patio, and I think I can shoot this guy here
The big one.
from where I'm at.
The gnome has decided to hide behind the counter.
Oh, I forgot about the gnome.
Yeah, I did too, honestly.
He's useless.
Yeah. So wherever I can move out just enough to shoot this guy,
Okay,
I'm gonna.
go ahead, shoot him away.
20, natural
Nice.
20
Nice.
plus 8, so 28 to hit.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
hits.
So that's a natural crit, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'd be 8 plus 4 is. Do we just say natural 12 or do I roll it?
Roll it.
You roll double the
Yeah.
dice.
Okay, 5, 9. So it's 9.
Okay.
So would that be double?
You roll 2 dice, you roll double the damage dice, and then you add your bonus once.
Ah. Another 5.
So 14 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, other group just maxes it out
Oh. that's
immediately.
fun.
Makes it easy.
That's a fun way to do it. I think in Pathfinder you like double your bonus that you add onto it. So
Well, that's just like taking a regular healing potion where like just max it out. You know what I mean?
sure.
So, because
That's nice.
getting a 1 sucks. You're like, seriously?
All right. Water down the healing potions.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking pretty hurt, but
Okay, and then I
Still
move back
standing there.
in.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do if I get my turn.
Taylor.
I'll throw a hand axe at this dude.
The biggin.
The biggin. That's
No, is that with advantage because he's
Yeah,
restrained?
sure. A 20 to hit, a dirty 20.
hits.
4 slashing damage, and then I'll. Yeah, not. I mean, it's only a d6. I feel like it should be more. Why don't I? You should be proficient in that, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
this is a. I don't know why it's not any kind of proficiency. I think that should have been.
Your proficiency should
Wait.
be at +2, I believe.
Yeah, you don't add that to damage, though, do you? It's just a hit. So never mind. Yeah, it's just 4. I don't know why my damage difference doesn't matter. And then I'll retreat inside.
Okay.
Do we close the doors?
I
Or?
think we aren't.
I mean, if
Guil.
I'm gonna pop out.
We're all just using it.
I'm gonna cast fog.
Or can you? Because you're still concentrating on the.
You are. You can't
Oh, yeah.
concentrate on 2 spells at
Dang.
once.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
wish I
if you
could.
can
I
throw
thought this pretty
something cool,
good.
if not, just do concentration.
We just run around and just make them go back and forth between.
Exactly. Right?
Well, I guess I'll just if I can't do 2 at 1, I'll just keep the spike.
So do you want to just stay in here then?
Yeah, I'll stay in. Because I mean, I would have to get close to him to attack. Cause, oh wait, do I have any other? No, because they'd all be. Yeah, I'd have to cast.
Cantrips?
Oh, I've got a. Let's see. Hold on, let me see. I got produce flame, blah blah blah. Manzard, blah blah blah.
Produce flame. I mean, they're stuck, so that automatically take flame damage.
Oh, I can attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. That's okay. Within 30 feet, I can hurl it within 30 feet of me. Okay, I mean, I'll come out and then I'll hurl a flame.
This spells better.
Well, no, but cantrip, can I cast that if I'm...
Cantrip shouldn't be concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you make the flame in your hand.
and then, yeah. So if I, like...
Yeah.
Flaming baseball.
It is softball.
Yeah,
It's
so I'm
on their hand.
I'm gonna go for that dude.
Okay. And you have advantage because he's restrained.
So do it again.
15. 18.
Yeah, take the
Yes.
higher number.
Okay.
What's the damage?
What is my damage?
1d8.
1d8. Where's my d8? Oh yeah.
9.
6.
6.
Solid.
Well, good job.
How's
And
he
then-
looking?
He is looking like you can see now like
And can I pop back inside?
the clothes on him are on fire. His body is on fire. Like you're starting to be able to see the bones through the corpse. Still holding together, but just barely. Just barely. Okay. This guy with the 2 heads, he's gonna move forward.
This guy?
Yep. 30.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's another
Good.
12d4.
Wow.
4, 7.
Okay.
And then 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So total of 18.
6, 7, 8.
18. So
24?
total of 24.
4.
26. If it's 18 plus 8.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
26.
Yeah, 26.
26 this time, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
He's looking
Also pretty bad.
pretty bad as well.
He's gonna be a fireball.
Me, I don't have it.
I mean, I had the little produce flame. That's
That's
Yeah.
kind of, yeah. It'd be like that times.
but yeah, more better.
My host doesn't learn anything, so I only have the spell that he starts with.
Oh.
This guy is going to walk forward.
Die.
He's going to go forward 15,
So,
3,
Yeah.
and then give me.
64.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, wait, 2 more.
And as he is walking, he too just kind of falls into
3.
the fray.
Nice.
I would like the 2 of you.
17.
19.
So you have 2 come in,
Big.
one from this way, one from this way. Both of them sprinkle and shower.
I
No.
think we want low numbers.
Yeah, I don't. I was like 19. No,
I was
that's
like,
not
all
correct.
right. Oh, hold
yeah.
on.
Like,
Right?
oh.
Let's help us out.
Ooh. Yikes.
And the guy who is on the ground there gets up.
This
Oh,
one?
no.
Oh, damn it!
So we just gotta get out of here. So
Oh,
that they can revive from just the
Mm.
But
dust.
the little one doesn't.
okay, so leave that guy.
Oh, this guy, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that guy, the little guy, he is going to attempt to walk forward.
How far?
15.
Alright. 3, 7, 8.
And then just 2 more.
3, 7, 8, 9, 13.
Okay. Roll 1d4 for me. 1.
The triangle one. Yeah.
Which one? Oh. 3.
1, 2, 3. So as he falls into this guy who is on fire.
Oh, that guy, the big guy.
Yep. And some of that flaming flesh kind of like sloughs off onto him,
Oh, cool.
and he too is on fire now.
Nice.
Okay. I need a D6 from you because he is still restrained. He is going to attempt to break free. Oh.
1.
Okay, he takes 1 damage from you, attempts to break free, does so, but that is at the end of his turn or at the
I
beginning?
think that's his action to do that, so he still has a movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he is going
At the
to
start, yeah.
step over this guy. He's going to do, looks like 5 in there. And he is going to get in the door, and he is right, actually, yeah, he's going to be right up here in the door. And just kind of blocking the door.
He can make it through that entryway?
gets down on his hands and knees and crawls.
Ah,
He
Okay.
is determined.
okay.
Mhm.
Didn't
But
know
he
if that
can't,
was.
he can't actually get through. He doesn't have enough movement speed to actually get through the door.
Okay.
Wait, should I roll for damage for him as he walked through the spikes? Or no, he walked off of the spikes.
Yeah, but he would have gotten 5 feet of it. So yeah, give me.
A D4,
Two
yeah.
D4s.
So 7.
Okay, I'll retract that. He barely gets out, and his flaming corpse lands on the ground.
Cool. I feel like we need to drag. Well, I mean, okay, we can wait.
Okay, Otter, your turn.
Didn't I just go?
No, you rolled for the damage
Oh,
on the
yeah.
restraint.
I'm sorry. Alright, so again, I rinse and repeat. I come out onto the veranda just enough, and I'm going to shoot the guy with the thing coming out of his mouth.
I haven't gone in a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Year before
No,
me.
you had.
I
You had
hadn't
the-
done anything because they all went and came back, so then I
Oh,
should have.
sorry.
Yeah, she was
You go
before
ahead.
me.
Yeah,
His
sorry.
was
Go
before
ahead.
me.
Go ahead.
Should have been before that big guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So fire looked good. So I also throw a flame ball.
Okay.
Produce flame. 11.
Hits.
Okay. And then a D8. 3.
Okay.
And that I go back in. I mean, I guess we don't have to all be in there. I just creep back up all the way back here.
Okay. Now Otter.
Okay. I come out onto the veranda, shoot the guy with the thing in his
In his
face.
mouth.
I'm just gonna leave you here. You're gonna go back in.
14.
Hits.
Alright, 14. For 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I go back in.
Should we drag the corpses inside so they don't revive again?
I'm thinking of starting them on fire.
Yeah, I was hoping that they just burned it to nothing.
Let's go with that. Let's see what happens.
Because now
Because I personally don't want to start dragging corpses.
two of them are still on. These three are on fire.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna try to chuck that guy.
Very bad.
Taylor.
What you want to do?
What you gonna do when they come for
Guess
you?
I'll throw.
Taylor.
This guy's still up.
Yeah.
Okay.
These two are
These
both
two are
still-
both, yeah.
The one on the left is looking a little bit more hurt than the one on the right.
Because he's on
He's on
fire now,
fire.
technically. Okay.
How far apart are they?
Probably about 10 feet, let's say.
Okay. The green flame blade is not going to be super useful, unfortunately. I'm gonna move. Here I am. I guess. We're gonna stay on the other side of here, so that if this guy comes after me, he's gonna go for the fire, and I'm gonna throw my hand axe at him.
How much movement speed you got?
I don't know, 30. I don't know how far it is. There's no squares. I can't tell how far it is.
So this is 10, 20. Yeah, I suppose that would be right.
Yeah, you
it
can shoot over
It seemed
'em.
like a lot. It seemed like a lot to
It
me, but
felt
you're
like
fine.
30.
Oh, it's because we
Yeah.
had them moving these guys at half speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying they moved
Oh,
30,
yeah.
but they
So
didn't.
17 to hit.
Hits
Ooh, 8 slashing damage.
on the one over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The far guy is
He's looking pretty hurt.
lure him into the fire.
Okay.
They're still all
mentioned-
up in those spikes.
Hey, he looks like the guy from The Strain.
Oh yeah.
That was a good show.
never
Until the
watched
very
it.
end, but
Oh.
So we all went into the place
You
and now
watched
two of us
I
are
never
back
did,
out
but
there, like,
I've
nah,
seen
never
photos
mind.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but yeah.
got lured through the
Yeah.
it
spike.
started
Guil.
off really good.
Guil. Oh me. That's me.
Is Guil a Pokemon?
I kind of wish he was.
Alright, shoot.
So I guess I'll come back out again.
We could all just be out here again. Where you want to be.
Well, you know, just so I can see this dude, and I'm gonna throw a
Okay.
flame ball at
You get all of them on
him.
fire.
What's my? Oops,
How long does that ground thing last?
I don't know, 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's been like a minute.
Exactly,
Oh, so
literally.
in like 30 seconds. I'm about to read this.
Wait, so 1d8, right?
You first gotta roll the hit.
Oh, that's right. Jesus Christ. I got a 12?
Plus your spellcasting,
Yeah, your
probably.
spell attack bonus.
Where would I find that?
To hit?
Yeah.
It hits.
Okay. 4 damage.
On which one?
The one that's
Mouth
not on
one?
The
fire.
mouth one.
And he falls
Mouthy
down
dude.
on fire.
Nice.
We just
And
need
he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just need him to go to ashes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we just need the other one to fall down and just they'll flame out.
The guy with the 2 heads is going to try to take 2 steps forward, 3 steps forward. Give me the rolls.
You just 1 through there?
So 3. Yeah, it would just be 1, right?
Yeah.
So 3. He's still on
He
fire
is,
too.
He is on fire. Let's do a D6 for his fire. Let's do that. 3. Dude is looking like he is hurting, and
He's the only one who's up.
is going to go this way around
Oh,
and take a swing at you.
I was gonna pop back inside too. Oops. All right.
Right.
And he is going to take all 3 of his attacks
Jesus.
Right.
on you. 2 of them hit.
Oh, so it breaks concentration.
If well,
It
are we
could.
doing? If we're doing it with the Wookiee ball, it's the concentration thing.
For a total of 11 damage.
If we're not doing the concentration.
Okay,
damage.
so 11 damage. Well, my armor class is 17. With that,
Sorry, only one of them hits them. And I'll roll it again.
so
We'll say 2.
2 damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like my other roll better.
Sure.
Oh, that's okay.
It was.
Okay. You 2. Roll. Roll.
Oh.
6.
No, 18.
Okay. And zips right across the sky, impacting down the street. Another one, actually, like 2 of them come and collide mid-air, kind of just over this whole area, and it just sprinkles down. You see that, as you see now, just as close as these particles like touch the rotting flesh, it starts like
Like
pushing
Mending.
stuff back together.
okay.
But you're standing right over the flame, and where it gets close to the flame seems to just burn it off before it even
Ooh.
touches the corpse.
The people. So, well, so shouldn't it?
Yeah,
it
all
should
of them
burn
are on
off
fire.
him then too. It shouldn't affect him because he's got flames. He's also on fire.
He is, but if he's not as on fire. Like
He's more on fire.
He's got like his body is on fire, but like there's parts of it that's touching
Oh.
on other
Yeah, I
places.
guess because these guys have been flaming on for
For a
like
while. Okay.
Right. Flame on.
Okay, cool. So the fireworks.
Cool.
It is a zombie.
Perfect.
Anansi, so I don't forget you. Got a marker here.
Fireball. For
Okay.
some more fire.
In the words of Pitbull, fireball.
Oh, that's the nat 20.
Good
That
job.
will hit.
And then
Good job.
that's an 8.
Nice.
And then the 2, so 10 damage.
Okay,
Fire.
how do you want to do this?
Yeah, so she pitches it, and where do we want you to go? Oh, it's
back into the spiky spikes if you could. Oh, you're not at the right angle though.
no, it's this way, and it's just gonna go at his feet and like splatter out like a flower.
Flame flower. Okay, so yeah, you just like you're kind of like and you're like, and you just kind of like hot
potato it.
It hot potatoes, and it lands on his like pant leg.
Yeah.
But like there must have been like some like grease fat or something
Yeah.
there, and it catches his leg, and it just emulates the whole thing.
Yay!
And you see him just kind of like just crumples straight down in the heat. And other than the sound of cooking rotten flesh,
Which sounds like it's probably music to your ears.
Right.
I am not.
Cool.
Oh, you're not a bugbear anymore. Sorry, forget.
it has gone effectively quiet. You still hear in the background random meteor impact, but for all intents and purposes,
It's over.
So we know what the issue is.
Okay.
It's the meteors.
It's the dust.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say we go back to land shows and tell him what we found out.
I asked the gnome if he's got any sort of flammable fluid, whether embalming fluid or whatnot.
Oh yeah, that we can like incinerate them completely. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we all hightail it back to.
oh yes, I can. One moment.
Should we get some
Scampers
flames
upstairs and
for
comes back
angels?
with 2 or 3 little like containers.
Before we completely engulf them, should we like cut off an arm or something from one of them and bring them back to land shows?
Well,
just
you
in
have
case?
stuff on your axe, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you got
some
the
of the blood,
You got the
yeah.
glitter blood.
Yeah, the glitter blood.
So let's bring that. We can bring that back.
Because at
sure.
least that won't technically kill us yet. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
also,
wiping on anything.
these
Yeah.
ones don't regenerate with the dust little guys. Why don't we just drag this whole guy back?
Should we drag the little guy corpse back?
because they haven't resurrected with the dust.
I mean, it's kind of weird to walk through town carrying a corpse, but you're the Goliath. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop my concentration in the spikes.
Yeah, I go in and I grab this little guy.
Okay.
All right. So we got the glitter blood on your axe. We got
I
a
got a
corpse on
body.
your back,
Mhm.
and then we got.
A
So
body.
yeah. So the gnome. Hey, gnomey dude. Now we can. Let's flame
incinerate.
up.
Okay.
Let's dump all the whatever the fuck on him and burn him
Okay.
to hell.
On
Yeah,
fire!
Yeah.
So you pile the corpses, all except for one, and you kind of remember, like something jogs in your memory as you're like piling these corpses.
Mhm.
There's still one over here
Oh,
shambling in
yeah.
the corner.
Yeah, we gonna deal with that guy?
I say if he's still in the corner, let's just leave him, just in case Lanchos wants to see like a living specimen.
Well, there was also some bigger things going down the road over here too.
Yeah, I say we should. Let's leave that dude. Let's bring the corpse and the glitter blood back to Lanchos. Let him know what's happening, and then we can see if it's a problem that we still need to take care of before we go desecrate a temple or drop off a crate, because he might have some
Some
priorities.
guys.
Yeah, you may have like a cleanup crew that can take care of this while we go off and do our other stuff.
Okay.
Because it seems like that crate's pretty important. And
Yeah.
I feel like he wants us to get to that sooner rather than later. And this feels like someone else's problem once we tell him. So yeah, I say we go back to Lanchos. Give him the blood. Give him the corpse. Let him know about stuff. So that's my suggestion.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd agree. I don't even want to investigate the bodies because
Yeah.
I'm pretty
anything
sure
on
they're
them,
villagers.
yeah,
Yeah.
and anything on them is contaminated anyways. So.
Yeah. So we got the one body, we got the blood. I feel like that's a good. And we got the gnome.
Okay.
So the gnome's got some insight on what's happening.
Yeah, and he is like a slow walker. Like you guys are kind of doing your thing, and he's just kind of like he always like he's 5 to 10 feet behind you, and then like you kind of look back like, oh, you need to slow down, and he's like slowly catches up. And,
Can he just ride on my back?
I suppose if that would expedite matters.
What?
Almost. My
So
shaky
he
hand. No,
climbs
you're
up on
too
your
tilted.
back. You take your sash and you kind of make a
little,
baby
like-
Bjorn
Yeah.
on your back.
I'm on my back, okay.
He climbs up in there and he just kind of like he's like hanging on, like trying not to smell you, but like
I have an enduring musk.
without too much issue. A couple people give you a weird look of why there is a zombie corpse hanging from this Goliath, but then they see you
There we go.
and this little gnome like on your back, and he's like there's this weird look of like you see it because you're kind of like following up the rear, most likely because you don't want to be like
I
Yeah.
don't want to be downwind of the zombie.
yeah
Yeah, always behind.
but like you see like this kind of like this look like on his face. He's like, yeah, this is the life.
How do I get my owner to do it?
Like he's
Exactly.
he's an elderly gnome, and he's now thinking about all the joy in life that he had missed out on by being like carried around by others.
I see, sure.
You also see like some weird mixed like feelings on his face of like, is this right for an adult man to be carried around by and like, but I'm okay with it.
Armadillo taxi.
Yeah.
Right. Not shaming.
But yeah, you guys pretty easily make it through the city walls. You see what looks like it could be kind of a small like crowd of folks like shambling along the wall, but they are headed kind of along the south side.
Okay.
Zombies are real people.
These are the
Roll it.
shamblers, right?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
I'd like to roll one too, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Just
a
see how
5.
big the.
7.
I got a
It's hard for you to tell.
Yeah.
9 plus.
6.
Boy, it's
We're
soft.
out of it after that fight.
Yeah,
I
we're
got
just
a 13.
13. You see that one of these individuals doesn't seem to have the right number of arms.
How we can't tell that?
like,
I mean, they're like
Maybe your
Just-
eyesight's a
We
little.
We didn't look closely. We might have just like
you're
Yeah.
like they got stuff like you got stuff going on and like you see it kind of out of the corner of your eye and you're like whatever, it's not really, I'm not worried about that right now.
Okay.
Because it's
to go back and
like
land us
if you
there.
like
a zombie.
honestly if you like go and have to deal with that problem, like it's probably just more
Okay.
like it's
Yeah.
you're not being paid for that particular part of this job.
That's true.
Okay.
You're not paying us for this.
Yes, I mean it's out of scope. It's out of scope, right?
Right.
So we'll just. Yeah.
But as you pass, so you are on this map. Let's go here. So you are like you are coming through this gate here, and you see this crowd heading south along this wall,
Okay.
which would lead them into this gate here.
By Vincent Folsey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you want to say anything to the guards here, or are you just going to let it happen?
Oh well, no. We should give the guards a heads up if there's some shamblers shambling their way.
Okay. So informing the guards, they look at you and like at their first like reaction is a bit of skepticism, but then like you see them kind of like
Sash, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Sash.
and they're like okay, they realize that you're on official business and
and the gnome with the sash. Oliver's hashed up.
yeah, they like kind of they ring the bell, which is the sign of hey, we should close up gates.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often, right? But it's happened maybe once before,
Okay.
right? When there was some wild
narrative
animals out there. So that you hear this bell go off, and then kind of all the way around the city, you hear the bells chiming.
Yeah.
And you know that to be the sound of the gates closing. As you walk back now, it's probably mid-afternoon. What do you guys have for passives? Perceptions?
12.
12.
Mine should probably also be 12.
Perception is what plus what?
10 plus your wisdom.
Oh,
Well, yeah, 12.
so 12.
Okay. As you're walking, you're on one of the like kind of main streets, and you start to see like a little fog like moving across the ground, and it seems like you look over to see kind of like what is that movement, and like as you look at it, like it's just barely over the ground, and it's going like this, but it's like just a little like sliver of like a walkway, and like you see it, and like it almost looks like it just like goes right underneath, like it just kind of catches you off guard, like it's where you had picked a line, you're walking this way, and then all of a sudden it seems like there's this little like trail of dust or smoke that like comes down, and it goes like this, like that, and it just kind of trickles down through the main of the street, and it gets more intense, and it causes you to like take a kind of a step back. You see all the people on the street just taking a step back from this trickle, and then you hear like you look up, and you hear like the sound. It sounds like it's raining, like it sounds like thunder and lightning, and you hear the sounds of rain and thunder, and you smell that smell of wet sand, and all your senses are like off kilter. Like it's supposed to be raining right now. Like this is rain weather. It is a perfectly clear, like nearly cloudless sky, sun shining down, and this little like trail, it starts to get like, it looks like there's like a stream of water there, and it gets like bigger and bluer, and it's curving, and now it looks like there's fish like hopping through the water, and you see now from some of the other streets like the water is like coming together, and then you hear, "Come one, come all! Blue Creek Amusements is open for business.
Oh,
Follow the streams to entertainment." And you hear all these little kids, "Oh yeah!" And like people start running out of the buildings, and like everybody's kind of walking down. They're enjoying the little creek that has come up. Like there's little frogs. Now you guys are walking, and you see like little frogs just kind of hopping into the water, and like some of them are in there. They're like belly up. Like you see them smiling. Like that. I mean, it is purely a commercial, right? Like like turn, like it's like wall drug, like the arrows, and like you see all these little like weird things happening on this creek as like this
we're gonna have to
enchantment.
fight something else. Now I'm pissed.
As this enchantment is encouraging people to go downstream, and you see like as you get closer to Lanchos, you see where it has kind of veered off, and it is leading to kind of where this like weird question mark is here.
Yeah.
It's not city center, it's a little bit off from city center, but there's a larger like market space there. It's inside the city proper, but like more open. Anyways, where were we? Walking back to the tower.
And we all get freaked out because of the stupid Blue Creek people.
Yep.
Like, jeez.
So you're almost all the way back, and you see now the crowds kind of the river like gives the mansion a birth, or the tower a birth, right?
Okay,
like,
goes around
like,
it.
Yeah, you see it like comes. You kind of like almost in a bit of a comical reverence sort of way. You see all these like rivers coming together, and where it would like you'd almost expect it to be a lake in the center of town. They all like come together and then like flow around the tower, but like it is almost perfectly round. Like maybe if the tower wasn't there, they would all flow together.
Mm-hmm.
But something about this tower is like canceling the magic that is causing this river to flow.
Did the Shamblers see the river?
Shamblers are locked out. They're outside.
Yeah, you don't see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're done with the Shamblers for now, right?
Okay.
Hopefully.
I was just trying to make sure that they weren't in, and
We don't
From the
know.
best that you can tell,
There's no Shamblers
There are no shamblers.
Other than the
All of the sounds that you are hearing are jubilant,
normal
sounds, or
Kids
people.
laughing.
It seems like they're excited to go check out this
Blue Creek thing.
Blue Creek. So, arriving back at the tower, you see another individual berating Beatrice for how she cooked the steak.
Tracey, I presume.
And Kenny and Lanchos are kind of sitting there on the other side, just like laughing it up. Like, you have never seen Lanchos be this happy. Like, he is, like, deep down inside, Casey's sorrow is bringing him a level of enjoyment that rivals any comedy. And you see him like leaning over and snickering, like, you know, like, let me, because I think it would be entertaining. Let me see. Let me get a perception check, like a auditory perception check, to see if you can hear what they're saying to each other. Because right now it's loud because Casey is so pissed at Beatrice.
20 for
Natural or dirty?
dirty.
15.
14.
9. Hold on. Oh, 13.
So yeah, you guys can really only hear Casey going off, and it is this almost it sounds like a symphony of curse words and insults aimed at Beatrice. Like, you every once in a while, as he is taking a breath, you can hear her like say sorry, and like as she's trying to like fix it, but like he is just going off on her, like, you don't know what you're doing, you blah blah blah. And I'm not even gonna say all the words, but like like clearly berating this lady.
Poor lady. Yeah.
You hear through this with your keen military ears, and you hear them chuckling in the corner, and he says, "This reminds me of the time that Harlan took the steak and put shit on it. Do you remember that time? Oh, I remember that. Where did he get that? That was elephant shit. Yeah, and in case he said it would have nutty flavor." Like, you hear him just going off, like, and it is like, you almost give me a I'm gonna say a Constitution roll, because this shit is funny.
Okay. 21.
Okay, you managed to hold back the snicker, but like this, what they're saying is hilarious, because you see from their perspective the comedy in Casey's supper being ruined, and just his sheer misery. Like you understand, like you all are kind of like on the other side of the room, because this is a scene. Like, it's one of those things, like, you know the way that everything is going. It's like your parents are fighting, right? You know that you should not say a word, and you should just kind of let it play out until it calms down. But Casey has no intent of letting up, and these two have no intent of stopping it, right? Like, they are having so much fun at Casey's and poor Beatrice's expense. Yep. And it is, I mean, there's like the time they put the elephant shit on there, and he said it was like nutty. There was the time they like ran it through the dirt and then had the dog lick the dirt off and then put it back on the grill. Like, all of these things, and you're like, how do they even like this guy? Like, how does he consider them their friends? And like, you come to understand that they never have told Casey any of this, right? He is so in his own little space of like berating Beatrice for ruining his steak that like it is just epic. And from what you guys are hearing, the concern here is that Beatrice was given a premium steak, perfectly marbled. The veins had been like filled with this exquisite truffle butter, and she burnt it, and it is burnt through and through. It is not just well done; it is crispy. The fat has all dripped off, and it is dry, and like oh, to me, it kind of sounds delicious. But
I was going to say, Otter's like, that looks great.
I
mean, she took 3 pieces of gold steak. Like, I mean, this is an expensive chunk of meat. Like,
yeah.
It has been thoroughly prepared. In kind of the like hearing into this, like, this is like the kind of thing that they, like, rich assholes eat, like, once in a, like, blue moon to show off how rich and assholey they are to other people,
Sure.
right? And you look at this guy and you're like, he is not a rich asshole. Like, he is wearing grubby clothes, like, doesn't look like he is bathed in, you know,
a bit.
Yeah, you know, you can smell the human sweat off of him as he has been working in the sun setting up the carnival. And he is just pissed. Eventually, Beatrice has been berated and whipped verbally to the point where, like, Lanchos is starting to actually feel bad for her. And he's like, Beatrice, you were dismissed. Please head back to the kitchen and clean. Finish up in there. And she's sobbing, and, like, there's a little trail of tears as she like kind of, like, cowers back.
Damn.
You hear him say, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pay her extra for this, but it was worth it."